have to do though is listen to R. Kelly's song lyrics to work out that man's a bit shady.
Yeah.
There isn't nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. This is the news that no one tells you. Today we're talking about the weirdest and the most wonderful news that hasn't quite hit headlines yet, and we're bringing it to you. So starting off, we've got Celeste. So Celeste, what have you got for us today?
Well, as I'm sure you all know, China is pretty big on their online media censorship. And I'm sure as well, you know, Winnie the Pooh, it's a childhood classic, pretty innocent. Well, China has actually started to ban searches of Winnie the Pooh. So now the Chinese version of Winnie the Pooh is Little Bear Winnie. So if you type in Little Bear Winnie on a Chinese server, it comes up with "this is illegal content." And obviously this for us seems quite extreme, and a lot of locals aren't even sure why it's happening. But kind of what people have put together is there has been a lot of comparisons between Winnie the Pooh and the president of China. And Winnie the Pooh is kind of called Bear with Little Brain. So they've kind of compared their president to Winnie the Pooh. So a bit of an insult and a bit of obviously a shame to his ego. Kind of reminds me of something that, you know, if the US media censorship was allowed, something Trump would do a bit as well. So for me, obviously, I can get where it's coming from, but it kind of sort of poses the question, is it taking media censorship too far?
Ruined childhood dreams as well, because I grew up on Winnie the Pooh as well.
The interesting thing is though, if you type in the English version of Winnie the Pooh, it's allowed. It's only when you type in the Chinese version.
Well, did you guys know that there's actually a Russian Winnie the Pooh called Winnie the Pooh? Now I wonder if this guy's banned. He looks nothing like the Chinese president, the supreme leader, but Vinny, no money, no honey. So yeah,
no
if you're in China, make sure you go and search for Winnie the Pooh. It's probably not censored. So me, what have I got? Well, believe it or not, a woman found 27 contact lenses in her eye.
Oh.
Yeah, the 67-year-old woman, she went for a scheduled routine cataract surgery at the West Midlands, and the doctor found like this blue splodge, what he thought was just blue mucus in her right eye. She'd been claiming that she had a bad eye all her life, and he found 17 contact lenses. Then they went and did another surgery and found another 10 contact lenses stuck in the same eye. None in the left, what was shocking. And the poor woman, she'd been putting these lenses in for 35 years, and these are like the ones you wear for a month. Don't know how she went so long.
Did she not realise you have to take them out? Or like, did she just think they dissolved in her eye or something?
As a contact lens wearer though, sometimes I do lose a contact lens and I don't know if it's fallen out, and there was one time that I found it in the back of my eye. It like came forward again.
Oh,
As a contact lens wearer, this story is for real gonna give me nightmares. But is she blind now? Can she still see?
No, she can see perfectly. She said that, she just had a dry right eye.
A dry right eye.
A dry right eye, which I never thought you could have a dry eye.
Say that 10 times really fast.
Dry right eye, dry right eye. But no, she's eyes are better now. She said she can see perfectly with comfort. But 27 lenses.
That's horrible.
In the back.
I think that's like permanently scarred me. If like I ever need contact, I'm not going to do it.
The next story also might permanently scar you. So the next story that we've got now is a bit of a weird one. So this one is R. Kelly. Everyone knows him as the R&B singer. So this guy sold like 60 million albums worldwide. He's got hits like Ignition and like a bird, Fly.
Fly like a bird.
Flying like an airplane or something?
Trapped in a closet.
Oh, no,
Trapped in a closet, that's the
one.
So two parents have come out and they've said that their daughter has been almost like brainwashed by R. Kelly, and he's joined them into the sex cult. So there's 6 women that have been living in his homes in Chicago and Atlanta, and basically what's happened is that they've been aspiring singers or songwriters. They've been living there. They have to do what R. Kelly says, they have to wear what he wants, and they also have to perform sex acts with him. Now these are all filmed and shown to him and his friends. Now 3 former workers that worked for R. Kelly have also said that yeah, this is true and this has been happening.
Holy moly.
And at first it sounded like a bit of a hoax. It was like, you know, you read these tabloid stories and you think that can't be true.
Yeah.
But actually some parents have spoken out and done these press conferences and said that 2 to 3 days time, they're going to give more news and more evidence to the FBI. But what do you guys think of this one?
Well, for Suz, what is like going through those parents' head, because this isn't kind of like the first allegation against R. Kelly. Even if, yeah, like you want your child to be famous, I don't know, like, I know my mum, she would never take me to like someone that even allegedly might have connections to child pornography or any of these sort of shady dealings. For me, like, what strikes me is why would the parents sort of put their daughters in that position?
Didn't he? Yeah, I heard he gave a 14-year-old a golden shower. That was the rumour.
Yeah.
I swear the Boondocks did an episode about it as well.
There was something like child pornography or something, but he was acquitted, although the evidence sort of in the trial was pretty damning, but he was still acquitted nonetheless. And
that's what you can do is with these stars that have so much money, they can just buy out. All you have to do though is listen to R. Kelly's song lyrics to work out that man's a bit shady.
yeah.
There isn't nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. My mind's telling me no. That one, see?
Or isn't there one saying like age is just a number or something?
Age ain't nothing but a number.
What is it? And prison is just a room.
Prison is just a room. Well, R. Kelly, let's see when you get sent there.
Well, hopefully his money will keep him out.
Well, that's all for the weird and wonderful news for today, but we'll keep an eye out for some other fantastic stories and let you know, so keep clicking back.